Welcome back. This year, adman Piyush Pandey became the first Indian recipient of the LIA Legend Award ever since it was established in 2003. This award is presented to a leader of the industry, past or current, who through their talent, vision and generosity have not just demonstrated outstanding creativity at all levels, they also have demonstrated their willingness to share, mentor and develop others with a focus on the advancement of the industry and creative thinking in all sectors. This completes the advertising Grand Slam for Piyush, who has already received 3 other big international Lifetime Achievement Awards. First by Clio, New York in 2012, the Lion of the Saint Mark along with his brother at Cannes in 2018, and the AdFest Lotus Legend Award in March 2024. In 2016, he also became the first pure advertising person to be honored with the Padma Shri. 2024 has also been an interesting year for Piyush, who took on an advisory role at Ogilvy after spending over 4 decades in the agency. We caught up with him and spoke to him about his achievements and what inspires him. Piyush, welcome to CNBC TV18 again.
Hi Shivani, always good to be here.
And what an interesting 2024 it has been for you. First, you took on an advisory role at Ogilvy, which you say nothing has changed for you technically. But apart from that, a big award, LIA Legends Award is what you won towards the end of the year. Tell us, what has this year been like? What were the key learnings from 2024 for you?
It's fantastic. First of all, the feeling, I think more than the learning, it's a feeling. The feeling is to see Hepzibah and Prem and Harshad Kena, Sukesh actually on paper flying on their own. They were flying on their own earlier also. But to see them take that position, to be the CCOs of India without somebody hanging around like me. So it's a lovely feeling to see that your team that you have led for a long time, you are still around, but the team is being led by others and they're doing perhaps a better job than I did.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
And, this completes the Grand Slam for you when it comes to all the advertising awards with Lion of the Saint Mark, Clio, then AdFest, Lotus Legend Award, and then, of course, we all know about your Padma Shri as well. Which one has been the closest to you, Piyush, and why?
See, it's a difficult question to answer. Number one is, when you get a Padma Award or you get a Lifetime Achievement Award in India, it's a beautiful feeling because that's these are the people that your work reaches out to. These are the people that you created the work for. And the other feeling is to get a Lifetime Achievement Award from 4 or 5 big award shows in the world. The feeling is still the same as the Indian Award in Padma Shri because you won those Lifetime Achievement Awards for the work that you did for India. I did not create work for Western countries. So in the process, what got done over the years is that the stamp of India went on to the world map for the same work that I won the Indian awards for. So these were not 2 different sets of work. So the feeling is equally great. One is India winning abroad, and 2 is India winning in India. So it's a great thing.
Yeah, and what does it say, like when you go ahead and win some of these coveted awards at global stages like LIA, like the Clio, like AdFest, what does it say on, where Indian advertising is headed? Also Padma Shri, for your craft, for your art.
Yeah, one that you've forgotten, which is the most valuable to advertising people, is the Lion of Saint Mark.
Yes.
Which I got along with my brother Prasoon Pandey, which is, they call it the Mecca. And if you go and win in Mecca, it says that India, which was not taken seriously in advertising, is now looked forward to by the world. And if you played a role in the world recognizing India, it's a great feeling, Shivani. There's no doubt about it.
And over 40 years in advertising, Piyush, I have seen you with childlike excitement every time you create something new. And it's not, like 5 years ago or 10 years ago when I spoke to you.
5 minutes before you came into my house right now, I was recording something.
So what keeps you inspired and what keeps you, like, so excited about like everything that's happening around you?
I can say it about me, I can say it about you as a younger person. When you are much older, I hope you still enjoy a joke. I hope you do get a tear in the eye when you hear a great story. When we love to hear those and enjoy those, then you must love to write them also.
Yeah.
So I hope I never lose it, whether I am being paid for it or not. I think it pays to your heart. And that's why I enjoy doing it now. And I hope, even if I don't do it, youngsters do it and it makes me laugh. I hope I enjoy it for the rest of my life.
When was the last time you had tear in your eye?
My sister's book was launched, Parde Ke Piche, Ila Arun's book. And there were so many stories in that which I was a part of while growing up. So I cried nicely. And I'm not scared of crying. So it's very easy for me to cry without trying to hide.
Yeah.
So yes, crying is a beautiful emotion. We cry when we win. The cricket team people cry when they win. We cry when we lose. We cry when we are sad. We cry when we are happy. So treat your eyes like your lips. Use them in all kinds of sentiments.
And yours is also a family full of such amazing, illustrious, creative people. Whether it's your sister, Ila, your niece, Ishita, she's doing amazing stuff. I see her content on social media platforms. Keenu, of course, Abhijit Awasthi, doing such a fabulous job. Your wife, Neeta, she, I know, has a keen eye for art.
Now, don't go there in these things. It will take a long time. I've got other 5 sisters who are equally illustrious. There's my brother, so I think we'll leave it for a full day some other time.
And Prasoon, of course, how can I forget that? But how do you inspire each other? Like, if you can share some anecdote that
See,
keeps you inspired and motivated.
When you do some work where you need a sounding board, it's the most beautiful way of doing it. Sounding board actually stays in your house. You pick up the phone and you ask your sister Rama in Delhi.
Yeah.
So in this phrase I was trying to use for Hindi, and she was an ex-BBC producer. I said, how would you say it? So we use each other. How would you do this music? How would you do that? I'll call up Dhruv Ghanekar, who's my Ishita's husband. Say, Dhruv, any tune comes to your mind. So if you are not insecure and you have so much around you, you have every reason to be very secure that the library, you live in a library and the library belongs to you.
Yeah, yeah.
And we live in a huge library called India. So if we go down to our culture, there's so much to learn. And if a lot of culture lives in your house, there's so much to learn.
So much of recognition all over, not just in India. You are, like the face of Indian advertising, Piyush. But if I may ask you, what keeps you grounded? Like, artist में कई बार वो ego आ ही जाती है. Like, but what keeps Piyush Pandey so grounded?
As they say, head in the sky and feet on the ground. It's beautiful to have your feet on the ground. It's beautiful to be reachable by people. When a barber tells me, what is the new Fevicol ad you made? He has the guts to ask me that. I love that. I think my parents taught me that. Never think that you are larger than life. Never think that you are larger than your neighbor. Never think that you are the institution. You are a student of the institution. I live in the institution called India, and I live in the institution called Ogilvy. So I'm enjoying it. If I let it go to my head, I think I lose the fact that it's an enjoyable world. Then it will be a secluded world where you have to say, okay, is my collar all right? Suddenly my voice will not change from here to like Mr. Bachchan. Hello, my name is Piyush Pandey. I don't have that kind of voice. Don't try and pretend.
There are so many students, new people entering advertising, joining this industry. What is your advice to them in this ever-changing advertising and media landscape that we have?
You were there a few days back at the CNBC summit where Rajiv Bajaj spoke about something. I told him earlier, I didn't write it, but I always admire it, where I said there's a difference in your education and mine, which is आपकी और मेरी तालीम में फ़र्क है हुजूर, आपने उस्तादों से सीखा है, मैंने हालातों से. So that's what I like telling the youngsters. Live the life. Learn it from life. Don't learn it from books alone.
With that, it's a wrap on Storyboard this week. You can catch all of our content on Facebook, X and YouTube. Thanks for watching. We will be back same time next week. See you soon.